choppers, welcome to yet another live stream. Hope you are well, hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I'm hoping that this week you find profitability in your business. Without wasting much of your time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the drill. Where are you watching me from? So where are you watching me from today? Let me know where you are watching me from, and let's start with our stream. Don't forget also to share to others, put it on your WhatsApp, your social media, and tell everyone that we as shoppers, we are live and we are about to take some trades. Right, what I have here with me on the screen is the heat map. We have the heat map here, and we will want to see what happens or what is currently happening, who is strong today, who is weak today. Like I say that every time I start with my session, if it's New York or whether it's London, I usually like checking my heat map just to figure out who is doing what. Right, so yeah, where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Let me know on the comment section. Let me know where you're watching me from. Comfort is watching from Tongat. Where is Tongat? Where is Tongat? I think I've heard of this place before. Where is Tongat? Right, so before we get on the charts, let's see. It seems like Chinese yuan is the strongest for the day. As you see, against the euro, it's up by 0.48%. Against the dollar, it's up by 0.65%. Against the AUD, 0.49%. Against the British pound, 0.59%. Against New Zealand. Now, already when I see this, when I see zero, when I look at the heat map and I see zero, it might tell me that the Chinese yuan against the New Zealand dollar, it means that New Zealand dollar is also quite strong for the day. That's how I usually measure how strong it is. Against the Swiss, up by 0.58%. Against the Japanese, is down by 0.15%. And so it simply means that Japan is strong today. So I would say that Japanese today is the strongest. Yeah, today Japanese will have to be the strongest. Japanese will have to be the strongest. So let's see what is the weakest pair today, or the weakest currency today will have to be. The dollar is quite weak. It's weak against all majors. So I would say the dollar is quite weak today. So I just need to be careful. If the dollar is weak, I need to be careful on how I take my trades, especially if they have to involve the dollar. Right. Do we have any traffic on the Forex factory? No, today we have nothing. As you see that we only have FOMC member Waller speaks at, and he has already spoken. So we only have CB leading index month to month, and that's not gonna bother us. So I think we're good with the Forex factory today. Tomorrow as well, we're gonna be having our CPI on the Canadian dollar, median CPI trimmed, and the common one, we're gonna be having it tomorrow. So as for today, it seems like it's all clear. We can trade without any hesitation. There's no traffic. There's nothing that can hinder us from taking intraday trades. All right. So Tongat is in Durban. Oh, okay. So it's Nontlanda is watching us from KwaThema Springs. Mpuru all the way from Johannesburg. Jerry from Sosha. Tatu is watching from Pitori. We're in Pitori. Okay, so I want to start with the euro dollar. Quite interesting. It's quite interesting. We are now trading at a very I would say this will be our key level. But I also want to bear in mind that we have a level here that is looking quite interesting. This level is looking quite interesting because we want to see if we're going to arrive there. 1.0, 1.109. I think that's where we can anticipate this market to go to. If you go on 4 hours, as you clearly see that this is our uptrend going to the upside. I'm just cautious of the fact that we have this. We had our morning session in the morning and we were bullish on euro dollar. So yeah, euro dollar we were bullish, British pound we were bullish, GJ we were short-term bullish but overall bearish, EJ bearish, and yeah, the rest I forgot, but we'll just have a look at them now. Okay, so if I go on a lower time frame, don't forget to subscribe and like. And before also I get to it, how can I forget our sponsor? Okta is our sponsor for the streaming. We would like to appreciate them for making it possible. If it wasn't for them, I can tell you that this stream was not gonna be there. So my special thanks to Okta for sponsoring this. So yeah, if you wanna get 100% bonus, use my promo code trade with MJ so that you get your 100% bonus on your deposit. And the link is just there below there. Reliable and transparent broker. That's a broker that I chose for the sponsorship. Out of many that wanted to partner with us, I chose to partner with Okta because of there are certain things I look at, and I'm sure during the webinars you normally hear me talk about what is it that you need to look for in a broker. So yeah, the link is just below. If you want to join our funded group as well, the link is right there below. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you like. Let's see how many likes we can have out of this stream. Let's see how many likes we can have out of this stream. Right. Back to the charts. Okay. So as you can clearly see that the euro dollar currently, it seems like it's forming a mini box. You're gonna see it nicely on 5 minutes. However, that will not stop us from being bullish on it, right? I put this zone here for a reason, that if we break below, I might as well wait for retest and maybe continuation to the downside. However, another thing I'm looking at, just want to zoom out the chart for you so that it's visible for you. However, I also want to see what is happening with my fixed range. Where is the point of control? So as you see that we are currently playing in between the point of control, and you know the rules of us when you use the point of control. If it's in the middle, then we want to see if it's going to break higher or lower. So right now it's in the middle and we cannot make a decision from there. However, during the stream, if we break below, then we can make decisions from there because we will be under the point of control. But I think we still remain bullish. I will want to see if maybe if we can violate this level there, then maybe we can go to the upside. Retest trap 786 there, and we can take it from here to the upside. So yeah, I remain bullish on the euro dollar, the British pound as well. Since we've been bullish from the daily, if you could remember the daily that we had from here. So we had a nice bullish momentum from here. That's where we had our long-term trade. FIB, we took it from the low to the high. And yeah, that's where we had our nice buy there. However, we are out of that trade. We took take profit on that trade. So right now I want to see where to reload more positions. Currently trading at this key level here. I would want to see if maybe we are going to break it. Remember, as we look at the heat map, it's clear that the dollar is quite weak for the day. So I don't think I'm going to entertain anything that will have to strengthen the dollar, because I can clearly see the dollar is weak. So yeah. All right, so the dollar is quite weak. So I think if I'm going to take a trade, then maybe GJ, I'll look at GJ and maybe take advantage of the strength of the GJ, right? By the way, guys, if you don't know how to use the heat map, join the funded group. Join the funded group so that I teach you how the heat map works. It's a very simple tool, and a lot of people have noticed they don't know anything about it. But it helps me a lot, especially when I'm doing intraday setups. So yeah, if I'm going to take positions on this, I will want to see anything that will break below this level here. Maybe I can go to the upside. Want to see again where is my fixed range. So if I am above my fixed range, then you know the drill. Lights out. I'm taking it to the upside. Okay, GJ. Now this is how we wanted GJ in the morning. If you attended the morning lesson or the morning so the 7 a.m. Club, you would remember that I spoke of this level here, that this market could come here, have a bounce by 189 and then take off to the upside. This is where we are going to take our selling positions around this area there, and take it to the downside. Right, so we don't change our analysis on that. Now let's have a look at this. Is for those that were streaming with me on Friday, the loss I took on GJ. Look at how painful it is. Remember, what did I tell you guys? That we're gonna have a retest around this area here around 162.45, right? And I said from here you will get the market go up so that it can trap those that are trading with support and resistance on currency pairs. The problem is, I don't think we were caught by manipulation. This had nothing to do with manipulation. I think our entry was premature. My entry there was just premature. I entered here, and funny enough, look, I entered here, but look at my indication where I needed to enter, right? So I entered too early, I got stopped out, then look at this thing drop back to where I said we were going to drop. But you know, it happens. It's just one of those days where you would make a mistake. I would say I made a mistake when I saw this in the morning. I had to go back to my trading plan for reasoning of the entry and emotions, and I had to write down it's a clear mistake, because this thing eventually went my way and it had nothing to do with manipulation. How do you normally see manipulation? Is when you see a lot of rejection candles playing in one place. So you can clearly see there was nothing there. It's just that I entered too early, you know, but I could have won this trade. And in the morning I spoke of this level. That's why I always say, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor, trade with us in the morning. Please make sure that, you analyze with us, because whenever we are on the stream, we normally talk about what we had already agreed on in the morning, right? So in the morning we spoke of this level. If this level will hold, this market can go all the way up. But if it comes to this level, I'm not gonna be biting this sell. It's too easy to see. This is what I see. So those who will commit here, they'll put their stops here, takes out their stop losses, take my fib from the high to the low, lights out. Then I'm selling there. So it's more or less like the GJ setup, right? As easy as that. As easy as that. And what is happening with gold? As you know, gold hit 2,500. We want to get the reload again. This is an analysis that we had on in the morning, this morning. And remember the trade that was analyzed and taken. Many of you took this trade on 5 minutes on Friday, where we bought share. It went all the way to TP, and I said put your stop loss on break even just to be on the safe side, because it was a Friday. So TP was hit there. We're waiting for this level 2,482. Want to see if we can have a position there to the upside. Want to see where is my fixed range. Okay, So again, if it decides not to come here, I'm gonna scalp it from here. So that means reload can come at 2,495 back to 2,500. Back to 2,500. NASDAQ bullish as well. Wanna be bullish. Want to see if we can break above this level here. Let me have a clean chart on it. So if you look at 1 hour, we spoke of the fact that we have this level here, but are we going back to 20,000? I strongly believe we're going back to 20,000. I believe that NASDAQ is going back to 20,000. So my approach on this is anything that will break above 19,500. You know how easy it's going to be. Look at the fixed range. I will be above my point of control, then I'm good to go. Okay. German 40. As you know, we are saying we're only going to be bullish if we break above. So this is our analysis on it. If we break above our trend line, retest on 18,300, then reload to the upside. So this one doesn't change. I kind of like how it looks, because if it does come down, maybe I can buy at this area here. Okay, so my chart looks quite messy because of the analysis of the 7 a.m. club. Okay, if you just joined us, welcome to Market Madness. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to also you subscribe, and you must not forget to like. Subscribe and like, please. Okay. Just checking out something here quickly. All right, USD Japanese. For those that are trading USD Japanese, you know how I feel about this. I don't like this pair at all. However, our analysis from Friday was we can drop from here to the downside. As you see, we did that, and this morning we mentioned that maybe we can come around 147, 106, then we can take it to the downside. Let's see a bigger picture on it. We are currently trading below our point of control. Let me make a new chart. Currently trading below our point of control. So this thing might as well do something like this. If you take your fib from the high to the low, your 786 is just above the point of control, and you take it to the downside. As easy as that. It's clean, it's beautiful, and I think I don't want to mess around with it. All right, USD ZAR 17 rand 82 cents. Wow. So the USD ZAR is quite interesting. We were actually anticipating 17 rand 69. This is where we think we're going to drop to 1769, somewhere there. That's where we think that the US dollar ZAR is going to drop, and we are going to buy from there, right? We are going to buy from here, but we need to be at least above 17 rand 91, then reload to the upside. It's easy as that. It's not complicated as well. I think this is the best time to I was telling the morning guys that I wanted to make a withdrawal on Friday, but I look at the exchange rate, that it's quite low. So I'm gonna see if I can make a withdrawal during the course of the week, because of maybe if we go to 18 rands, I can, make a withdrawal from there. But if the price is low like this, this is the best time to deposit. This is the best time to deposit. All right, let's see what's your comments. I think on my watch list right now, GJ is the one that is quite interesting, simply because of the the heat map, right? Just because of the heat map, I see like as much as it's not the strongest for the day, it's quite weak. But if you look at against the dollar is it's worn out, right? So I think I'm gonna take British pound USD against the dollar, or I don't feel good about Japanese. At the moment, the setup doesn't really look good. So let me see what can I capitalize on. What is happening with AUD? So okay, so AUD is quite strong given the fact that the dollar is weak. Then why don't we buy AUD USD? It's flying. So yeah, in the morning we spoke of breaking this and then coming to the downside around here, then reload. But as you see, it's already gone. It's already gone. I'll want to see what happens on 5 minutes on this thing. I want to see what happens on 5 minutes. Maybe something like this again to the upside. Okay, for those that are using EMAs, this maybe can help you to see where you can take your buys from the EMA. Okay. I don't really like using EMA, but what I know, it works for a lot of people. It works for a lot of people. It's just that with my style of trading, I don't favor it. Okay. Chumani is asking me, MJ, which broker do you recommend? And that is not compromised. Octa, obviously. Octa, obviously. That's the broker I will recommend for you. Because what I like about the broker is that as much as you make a deposit, they are investing in a lot of people to give free education. Because have you noticed that a lot of brokers, they have this education where they will have an instructor, you have to come to them and have a seminar once in a while. So what I like about Octa is that they are investing in people that already have information. They say help out people for free. Like our group here. Octa is just trying to, obviously have brand awareness and also trying to help you because you're going to be getting free education from us. So obviously Octa. Last time I asked you this question, I asked the choppers this question. Out of what you have with your broker, how much have they invested in you? So if somebody has made a deposit with Octa, obviously now it shows that they invest in you because they are making sure that content like this is being well sponsored, and that benefits you. I'm sure a lot of you benefit a lot. You can imagine benefiting out of the 7 a.m. club. You are benefiting out of the webinars we have weekly. You are benefiting also out of the live streaming 3 times a week. It's investment, and you didn't pay a thing for that. You only made a deposit, and that money is still your money, by the way. That money, and you can withdraw it anytime if you feel like I'm not getting value out of these people, and yeah. Mampur is asking what is the map called again? It's called the heat map. It's called the heat map. Rorsang is saying yes, that 2,500 price. Yeah, as you know that I've been telling you that hedge funds and money managers, they are saying they're going to 2,500, and I also looked at the COT report. One thing I've noticed is that the COT report is not popular in South Africa, or in Africa. The COT report is not really popular, but it's something you should know. You should learn how to use the COT report. You should learn how to use it, and you should learn how to calculate it. All right, for those that are struggling with psychology, there's a new video that was released last night. Go check it out. It will help you with psychology. There I'm talking about different types of rates: band rate, chain rate, as well as the run rate. It's going to assist you a lot in your trading, I can tell you that. But I'm gonna make another video where I'm showing you how to calculate the band rate there. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to do in this business. There's a lot to do, and I'm sure once you have acquired all that information and you work with that information, you're going to realize that you are a tycoon in the making. A tycoon in the making. Ngosi is asking which prop firm account that have 5K in. Unfortunately, I don't want to talk about prop firms here, as you know. Like, I'm trying to be fair. Listen, I'm trying to be fair to our sponsors. I don't want to talk about other prop firms or brokers. It's for me. I find it rude to talk about other people's companies, and yet they are not giving our choppers a cent to benefit. So yeah, these days it's like that. My principles, unfortunately, they don't allow me to do something like that. I know Okta wouldn't mind, but I don't want to do it. I find it not fair to talk about other companies on a platform that is paid by Okta, So I really, with respect to you, Nkosi, I don't want to mention other companies' names, especially in the same field. Mohab is watching all the way from Lesotho. Good to see, good to see, good to see, good to see. Nkosi, I've noticed, especially in our game, especially people that are having some kind of influence in the industry. What normally happens is that you get a lot of people approaching you. Hey, MJ, can we work with you? Can you advertise for us? And but they make it about me and them. But the question will be, okay, what about the people? What about the people that you want business from? So they will want to take advantage of what we have. So if they want, then let them pay, and we can try to do it. So you can imagine our production now, how many people are being fed by Okta taking an initiative to have something like this. The production crew, the design team, and families are being fed by what we are doing here. So other people, they don't want to invest in our community. So it's only fair. So even me, it's only fair that I don't talk about them. All right, so look at the euro dollar go. Look at the euro dollar go. We break above this, the drill. British pound USD, it's also going. Can we have a retest, please, around 1.29? Then we are taking it to the upside. I like what I see, that our bullish momentum is getting there. It's getting there. So this is what we'll want to see on this. Currently trading above this. So this is what I will wait for. Something like this, just to this level. Then I can look into buying. Okay. Look at British pound go. Look at it go. So yeah, it's quite clear that the dollar is weak. The dollar is weak. The dollar is weak. The dollar is weak. Vusimu Simlungi, she's saying one day I'll be a millionaire. Remember this name. Like the confidence. That's the only way to become one. If you see it in your head, in your mind, definitely it can come to pass. Okay, so the US dollar is weak for the day. I guess the Japanese is down by 0.70%. Okay, so that means a buy on the British pound against the USD will be safe. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Let's share the broadcast. What's happening with NASDAQ? So yeah, NASDAQ is still in one place. We are going to respect it as it is. What else? German wants to go. Remember, we're waiting for retest around 18,379. We're all in. Mulif is asking, can we have the psychology reasons behind the trades we are stalking? Yeah, well, it's quite simple. You remember the way in which we trade, we just look at where liquidity is and where people can be trapped, because a lot of people, they tend to be trapped at certain areas. So yeah, maybe we can look into that. Yeah, so that euro dollar is gone. It's gone. But I still have hope that maybe we will find this dropping to our point of control and we can take it from there. Don't forget to use my promo code for 100% bonus. Trade with MJ for 100% bonus. Don't forget to use it as you make your deposit. You have until tomorrow, guys, to have the 7 a.m. club. 7 a.m. club. Make sure that you make a deposit. I know a lot of you have been asking me, please, can you extend? We are waiting for month end. Well, I'm still discussing that with my team. It's not my decision to make. And it's just one of those things. I want you guys to understand one thing. You might always see me and see my face all the time, and you might think that, okay, this is MJ's company. As much as it's my company, I'm not in charge alone. I have a group of people I work with, and I need to consult with them. You know, when you want to avoid the Malema and Floyd Shivambo situation, you always have to work nicely with your team. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. But yeah, I don't work alone. I don't make decisions on my own. There are people I consult with, people that I work with. So I also have to talk to them and hear what they have to say about the extension. How often 1 hour day do you have to check in the heat map? So when you are watching the heat map, you are looking at the day. It's showing you currently what is happening. It's a live heat map. It's a live heat map, so it's showing you things that are happening currently. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have my buy on this British pound USD. Just wanted to come down a bit, buy at the discount. I'm all in. So yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come a bit down. I like the fact that I am below, or I am above my point of control. Want to see here what is happening. All right, yeah, so can assure you that if I come to that level, I'm buying. Gold. Yeah, so gold, if we break above our point of control, you know the drill. retest at 2,499, and we're taking it on the buy. All right. For those of you that are in the choppers funded, I saw in the morning a lot of you have sent the emails. You've sent me your email address. You want me to send you the template of my trading journal. I'm still going to send it to you. I'll work on it as soon as I'm done here and send it to you. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those are the benefits of being in the funded group. There are a lot of things that you can benefit from, you know. Let's see if we can have our rebound at 1.29, $1.29 cents buy. What is happening with the WTI crude? Remember, we anticipated the sell from there here. And our reason was we are trending below our point of control. And remember, the way we trade indices, commodities is different from how we trade currency pairs. So we made sure that we follow the rules of how we trade indices. And then we said around this area here, we are going to take our selling there. There it goes. So for those who took it here, TP was finally hit. All right, and then we're waiting for a break retest, and then we're going all in. Okay, so one can ask, how was last week for me? How was last week for me, and how did we close the books? So unfortunately, I had that one loss on Friday, EJ, but it was a big, great setup, and yeah, one loss. Then I had 6 wins, 5 wins and 1 break even. The other break even, I'm not counting it because the trade never took off either way, so I'm not counting it. All right, let me know in the comment section, what are you looking at? What is it you're looking at? What are you trading today? What's up with USD CAD? So USD CAD is not biting to our analysis. So our analysis was we want USD CAD to break above, retest at this area, then buy. As you see, it went above but went all the way down. How can we do a reanalysis on this? Just gonna have a clean chart. I want to see what is happening on the daily. So the daily is also quite interesting. If you take your feed from the low to the high, we are currently playing at 786. If this can reject today, maybe I can make another decision from there. So from here, I want to see if this market can switch from downward trend upward, then I can buy, but it can still take off or go down as it is. All right, so yeah, that's USD CAD. Okay, let's see if maybe we can see something here. I still don't see anything. I still don't see anything here. What did I do? Look at where we are in the point of control. Point of control currently trading at 1.10 cents dollars. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Vusimus, shout out to you, MJ, for reading my comment. I started trading Forex back in 2020. Yet I'm still not profitable. One day I will be on TTSA. No, definitely. We would love to have you on TTSA. Definitely. But I want you guys to understand that Top Trader is not for famous people, for people that have information that they can share as a community, you know. So yeah, people have this thought that maybe you need to have a Bentley for you to be on TTSA. No, you just have to have a story to tell, you know. If it can inspire someone. We are all writing our stories at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It might look like a stream, you know, but one day, and what I like about technology is that you cannot remove it. We will go back and maybe and say this is how we used to do it. Trading by then, I don't know how we were going to trade, but we are basically writing history here. We are basically writing history, and it's always good to know that there are people that were part and parcel of this. Okay. And I would love to meet you guys one day. I'd love to meet you. All right, today who's our class captain? Let me see, the one with many comments. What time is it? So yeah, it's almost 4:30. By 4:30, I'll be electing the class captain for the day. The one with many comments. Keenan Mateula, what are your thoughts on Swiss Japanese? You know, to be honest with you, Swiss is also not my favorite. But it doesn't stop us from analyzing it. One thing, and you're asking my thoughts, right, Matebula? One thing I can tell you is that if I was trading this, I wouldn't sell here. That's one thing for sure. I wouldn't sell here. This would have been my approach. Why? Because I think there's a lot of money here. Support and resistance. Look at your fixed range as well. Now 786 is right where there's a point of control. Right. So yeah, there you go, Keenan. There you go. According to my analysis, NAS is selling to 19,150 rather. This week, I'm also looking at USD Japanese gold, but I'm not funded. I will fund Friday. Let me ask you this question, Vusumusi. You are funding Friday. You know what you should do, right? Let me not say who are you funding with. Fund with Octa and let me mentor you. Fund with Octa using my link and let me mentor you. Kenneth Gordon is saying, good afternoon, Given. Always a pleasure receiving golden nuggets from you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, sir. It's a pleasure. I'm just trying my best. I'm trying to, trying to team up with people like you guys here. Let's clean the industry and let's give it dignity. The trading industry in South Africa doesn't have integrity, doesn't have dignity. I'm trying to clean it. So help me do it. Help me do it. Right. We want to buy at a discount for this. Currently, there's nothing. Anything that will go around $1.29, I'm buying. As you know, according to the heat map, the dollar is weak for the day. And British seems to be gaining ground, strong against the dollar, obviously. It's neutral against the Canadian. It's weaker against the Swiss, obviously weaker against the Japanese because the Japanese seems to be the strongest currency for the day. It's also strong against the Hong Kong dollar. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm going. But if you look at euro as well, it seems like euro is strong. US dollar, it's up on the US dollar, it's up on the British, it's also up against the Swiss, also up against the Hong Kong dollar. So yeah, I think between the euro dollar and the British pound, I think I might have a position there. I think so. New Zealand is also quite strong for the day. Obviously, when you look at New Zealand and Australian dollar and NASDAQ, there's always a correlation there. It's always a correlation there. So let's see. All right, so let me on this note, let me teach you something about what is it that I do when the week starts, right? This is something that works for me. I don't know if maybe it can work for you. It's just something that I've noticed it works for me. So what I do is, remember, I close my books on Friday with a loss, right? As much as it went my direction, it doesn't matter, it's a loss. So what happens to you psychologically, you might not even be aware of it, right? Because your brain tends to have voices that dictate decision making. So what I normally do is that if I've taken a loss, obviously on Friday, as much as I can try to be strong and say that I don't care about it, but every time you approach a certain pair, you will always be cautious that, hey, remember you had a loss. So what I try to do is that when I come back the next day, I try to only take A-grade setups, right? Because it helps me with my psychology, especially week beginning. I need a good start. I always try by all means to take clean setups the week beginning, so that it doesn't mess around with my whole week. More especially if I close my books. I didn't close my books on the minus. I closed my books on the positive, but I had a minor setback, which was the EJ, right? So I'm just careful. You will see even the way I trade today. I'm trying to mitigate my risk so well because I really don't want to mess up my week beginning. The reason why some of you find it hard to finish your week strong is because you start weak and psychologically you are affected. Now when you want to take trades, it's either you are like, I need to cover up for the money I lost, or I need to prove to this thing that I know what I'm doing, or the week is about to end, maybe I haven't done much. So that's what happens. So with me, I make sure that when I start the week, I take A-grade setups, right? And I always mention this to you. I think the people that are funded, we had this session on Friday where I was teaching them about A-grade setup, that there's 2, 3 things I look for A-grade, right? And there's like 2 things I look for if it's a big grade. If it's one thing that I can tick on my entry criteria, it's a C grade. So after I've taken a loss, I make sure that I focus on A-grade setups because they give me much probability, right? The chances of me winning them is high, but it doesn't mean it's 100%. Okay, so I just need to be careful there. Look at that euro dollar go. Not waiting for anybody. Not waiting for anybody. So yeah, now can you see the importance of heat map? Why is it that we look at the heat map just to figure out what is strong and what is weak? I'm sure people took sales here because this is a retest of the resistance. You will find many people doing that, just trading blindly. So there are traders that are technical, there are traders that are fundamental, and there are traders that are focusing on order flow. So what is order flow? Order flow it has different meanings, right? But it's just you look at how positions are lining up by studying things like the heat map, and you are studying things like the COT data, the commitment of traders. That's order flow. So we are technical, but we also have a mindset of an order flow trader, right? So in South Africa, the people that do order flow management are few. I've never met more than 5 traders in the country that are trading order flow. So we trade order flow, knowing where banks, money managers, hedge funds, all these big guys, these financial industry guys, we want to know what they do with their positions, and then we take positions according to what they do. That's why we knew that there's a high chance that gold is going to hit 2,500 because we're studying order flow. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately we wanted this gold to come low at 1.29 cents dollars, and it didn't go, it just took off, but it's fine. One thing that you also have to bear in mind, there's a nice level here. Let me take out my point of control there. This market, if it decides to come back here, you know what's going to happen, right? Many will buy, we will sell. We will sell there, and we will come here, then we buy there, then make new highs. Take our fee from there to there. So yeah. All right. Trade with the next big thing. Is asking, good afternoon, MJ. What are your thoughts on gold? So I'm bullish on gold. Yeah, I'm just bullish on gold. I'm just waiting for it to break above this level here. I'm gonna take it at 2,499 because of that will be above my point of control. So yeah, I'm bullish on gold. Yeah, I'm bullish on gold. I think we might break this high, this all-time high. I think it might be broken today, but it will all be determined by if we are going to get a reversal at this level here. Right. Well, if you want to know what is the TP on EU, so if you have taken the buy on EU, well, I don't know where you would put your TP because initially, we didn't get an entry point there. So this thing is already gone. Let's look at percentage change at this current hour. We have euro dollar up by 39%, 0.39%, also on the British pound. So yeah, AUD USD is doing quite well. So yeah, it seems like the dollar is weak today. So our buy on gold also would make sense according to our heat map. So for those that have joined us, this is how the heat map looks like. We want to see who's strong and who's weak, so that our analysis doesn't go against the strength of a particular currency. I can't stop laughing when you ask Nobile if he get it from the session with Folari. Rolisang saying, what's the first tip to eliminate being unprofitable in your trading journey. Journal is important, and also knowing what kind of a person you're struggling. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, and believe. Yeah, sometimes you just have to believe in yourself. Sometimes you just have to believe in yourself. You just have to believe in yourself. If like, just believe in yourself, man. Just believe in yourself. Me growing up, I had a problem of confidence. I had a problem of confidence. I wouldn't want to be around people. But you just have to get to a point where you just believe in yourself. And as much as people think maybe I know some things, I can tell you, for the people that went to high school with me, ask them, and I'm not even embarrassed about it. I'm not even embarrassed about it. I was doing bad in high school. I was doing bad. I was doing bad, and I'm still asking myself today why my wife, decided to go out with me, because I was bad. I was bad. My grades were bad. I was a total failure, man. I don't want to lie. High school was. I don't know even how I passed my matric. I was bad. I was bad. I was never taking my work serious, and I was failing a lot. Ask anyone that has been to high school with me. They will tell you that I would believe that I would be considered the slow learner. That's how I used to see myself, because I didn't have this confidence. But once I went to varsity, out of 200 and something students, then I can tell you that I was in the top 5. I was killing it in varsity. For my bachelor's degree, I got 73% average overall mark. I just needed 2% to get cum laude. So it had nothing to do with supernatural intelligence. It's just hard work. I was in varsity, then reality was kicking in that, bro, you need to wake up, you need to grow up. Life starts now. Then that's when I took my work serious and started believing in myself. The more I believe in myself, the more I saw myself having good grades. Even when it came to trading, I believe so much in myself. So you need to believe in yourself as well. When you see setups, what's going to make you believe in yourself is the work that you have done. And it also works out with me that, look, MJ, you've done the work, you've done your research, you've done this, you have not slept trying to do this strategy. So believe in it, don't doubt. Okay. Right, we broke above 1.29 cents on the dollar, on the euro dollar. Are we British pound? Are we coming back to this level? We'll just have to see. The markets have taken off. Vusumusu was saying he's hoping it's the class rep. I think we just have to give it to Vusumusu. So Vusumusu, congratulations, because you appointed yourself, so it works out. Mampuri is saying, I like backtesting, it builds confidence but might be misleading. Yeah, that's so true. Backtesting, it will always give you that confidence, Backtesting, it will always give you that confidence. So take a Saturday off. And I think that's what we need to do for the funded group. Let's have one Saturday we do backtesting, all our strategies. We do backtesting and we are just gathering data. Mampuri say, laugh out loud, Mr. President, you failed in school but passed in life. Yeah, man, thank you. So I believe that God has never created anyone to lack. That's one thing I believe. If you are lacking, maybe you have not put in enough work. I know you can put in the work and still not get results. The secret is in doing it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again until you get the results. So yeah. And I think it also goes back to how you see formal education. Like myself, I don't like formal education. Like I don't like chalkboard kind of thing, and you are teaching me. I want to think outside the box, right? So that's why I didn't enjoy school. I hated school by a serious margin. If there's a hate, if there's a full margin hate, I had full margin hate for high school. For books in general, I never liked school. Books, they used to make me nervous. Books really used to make me nervous. When I saw a book, I used to run away. I never liked books. I'll tell you a story that will make you laugh one day of what happened in school. What's the minimum amount to fund? Perseverance is asking. So minimum is $25. Use the link there. Can you see there underneath it's written reliable and transparent broker? Click on that link there. Sign up now. Perseverance and fund now. WhatsApp me, then let me put you on the funded group with immediate effect. Yeah, I'm telling you, I never liked books. So if that's why I can relate to people that don't like books at all. I know, but sometimes it's important. So I never liked being in a class where we are many and then the teacher will be telling you this and that, and I like studying on my own, doing things on my own, and that's how I view life. That you don't have to do what everyone else is doing, you know. So yeah. Are we getting a trade on this British pound? This thing, it just wants to take off. But I think maybe one NASDAQ we can get something. Guys, I'm just trying to make up conversations, you know, so that we don't find ourselves forcing trades. Where is our gold? Remember, we're also waiting for gold to retest. Yeah, gold is going quite well. Gold must retest back to 2,499. It's all good for us to take a buy. So let me have a clean chart on it and have an analysis on it. So when you look at the point of control, the point of control is just there at 2,500, 2,499, exactly where we want to take it. So we will be waiting for that, and we are taking it to the upside. Also want to get this something like this, right? And yeah, we can take it from here in 5 minutes. Put stop loss just below. If you're gonna have a nice week, then yeah, 1:2 risk reward ratio. Looking at it from 5 minutes. Something like this. And good for a buy. So that will be gold for us. I never ask you, Choppers, how was your day? How was your day today? Also, I have a nice bottle here from Octa. I never ask you, how was your day? How was your day, Choppers? Let me know in the comment section. How was your day? Seems like our goal wants to materialize. Let's see. Let me calculate my risk while I'm waiting for you to tell me how your day was. Remember, gold must come to 2,500. Just calculating my lot size for this will be a grade for me. I could have my stop loss at 2,594. This thing must not take off without putting us in. Right, have my lot size. I'm old school like that. I like calculating my lot size. I know some of you calculate it via phone, and yeah, I like doing it the old school. Musa is asking, did you consider yourself an introvert? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. But remember as well, I had this naughty character as well growing up, you know. So the challenge was in high school. We had a lot of people expecting a lot from guys like us who are fooling around, and obviously they are waiting for you guys to finish and leave school. But I think the pressure that I also had was my wife was the head girl at high school. She was the head girl, and it was always a matter of, what are you still doing with MJ? He's naughty, he doesn't listen, he's fooling around, he's not doing well. But it's just that, man, I was blessed to have a good woman by my side, man. So yeah. So she believed that one day I would change and be a father of her kids. So I changed in university. I started taking myself serious, but high school, those guys that sit at the back in class, they make noise, they don't do homework. I was those types. So yeah, the only pressure was like you are dating someone in authority and someone who's well respected, and but I never cared about it. I just wanted to be me. But yeah, I would say I'm an introvert. But when it comes to hanging around with people and we have to do something productive, I'm all in. I'm all in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for gold to hit 2,500, and we are going in. And I think another thing, Musa, is, one thing I've noticed about our generation, how we grew up, there are certain things that we used to have, but our parents were not aware. The thing is, my parents were not aware that I was diagnosed with ADHD. So they thought it was me being naughty, but it was not being naughty. Your brain works over time. You just want to do something. You cannot sit around and just watch life. You want to participate in what you see, but at the same time, you keep things to yourself. I don't want to say it's a disorder. It's a condition. It's a condition that my parents never knew about ADHD. Only when I grew up, then they knew you grow, and then you start consulting, and they tell you have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So you're always hyperactive, you're thinking a lot, you always want to do something. So that's why people with ADHD, look, this is I think my 4th cup of coffee today. I need a high caffeine for me to operate. So they never knew what it was. Lindy Westella is saying, I can see that we are using inverse value gap for entries. I would say no comment, Lindy. I would say no comment. So yeah, waiting for, but I doubt, looking at where we are now, I doubt this thing will come back down to this level. Looking also at the heat map, the US dollar is still weak for the day. Remember, Perseverance was asking how much is the minimum deposit. It's $25. Remember, it's $25. Use that link there. Use my link there and get yourself a good deal with Okta. Remember, they don't charge swaps. That's what's nice. So you can hold your trade for a long time without paying a dime. Spreads are low, and they don't charge commissions as well. Yeah, US dollar remains the weakest. Japanese is the strongest currency for the day. Japanese is the strongest currency for the day. Okay, still eyeing our gold. Let's not forget we want to enter gold. Gold is number 1. I've already calculated my lot size. Want to buy gold. Want to buy gold. Looks like EU is headed to that previous long-term high, 1.11. Okay, yeah, I think. Look, we know that EU just wants to be bullish. You mean this high there? All time. Did you say all time? Oh, you said long term. 1.6. 1.1 will have to be down here. Okay. My day was okay, Mr. President. I have an energy. I was resting on weekend, so I'm ready for the week. Hope you good, sir. Yes, thank you so much. I'm good. I'm perfect. I'm fantastic. I'm ready. I'm also ready. I'm glad that you had a restful weekend. Let's trade. Choppers, let's trade. These markets are waiting for us to trade them. Now, let's see what's going to happen here. If we come at this point, you know the drill. If we come at this point, that will be a trap. We are selling here, buy again there, reload. Same as EJ. Lindy Westella is saying you waited for the hourly to close on gold to enter longs. Not really. So how I trade, I know you mentioned value, what do you call them? Is it fair value gap? Something like that. Yeah. So I trade point of control, liquidity. I want to see well others are piling, and I want to take advantage of that. So not really. So what I'm basically doing on gold is that as much as I have broken above a certain level, my point of control, this white line here is my point of control. So I know that a lot of others are there. So if I have, excuse me, a rebound at that level, chances are this thing can launch me to the upside. Afternoon, Mr. President and community. Fire today. It's a bad day to be a TP. Agloveni. Yeah. Seems like everyone is fired up for the week. Let's do it. So we're gonna enter gold at 2,500. All right, so don't make sure that you don't go anywhere. Let's wait for this entry together. I want to be excused for just 60 seconds and I'll be back. Just 60 seconds, I'll be back. Don't move out, don't touch anything. If you need to go to the bathroom, quickly go to the bathroom. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Give me 1 minute and I'll be back. Choppers. Alright, choppers, I'm back. I'm right back. All right. Now gold is doing what we want it. Gold is doing exactly what we want it to do. We are ready. British pound USD. I also like it. I also like British pound USD. To be honest with you, I also like British pound USD. As much as I want to enter here at the discount, but I kind of like what I see now. Let me just calculate something here. Okay. I will want to see what happens at this level here. Also like Euro USD. Also like Euro USD. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Oops. All right, I think because I have to make a decision. I'm gonna have to make a decision. Am I going with euro dollar? Am I going with British pound? Or am I going with gold? That's a decision I need to make. That's a decision I need to make. I need to make that decision, and I think I'm just going to execute my gold buy. However, I don't like where my stop loss is at. I think I'm gonna have to drop a bit lower on my stop loss because I'm looking at this level here. 2.492. The next candle of 5 minutes is about to come out now. Okay, so I'm going to execute. I'm executing my gold now. I'm executing my gold now. All right, executed at 2499. There it is. There it is. So that means I have to increase my TP, which is not something that is interesting to see because it's quite high, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. My rules are allowing me to do what I'm doing now. So again, ladies and gentlemen, trade the money that you know you can afford to risk. Trade the money that you can afford to risk. For me, I can risk this. Remember, I'm still profitable for the month. If you've been trading with me for the past 2 weeks, you know that I'm still profitable for the month. British pound USD or euro dollar. So now, since I don't have enough margin to be entering this, if I'm taking euro dollar, I'm gonna take it on B grade because of for the allowed to be able to hold these things. So I'm gonna take it on B grade if ever I'm going to take a buy on euro dollar. So yeah, my gold still playing around. Okay, so another thing that you need to bear in mind, right? Trading views just for it depends on what you have here. Remember when you put it depends. You remember you've got different brokers here. I don't want to mention their names, right? Because they are not sponsoring this. So the price you see here, it might not be the same with me on Okta. Even if you can execute, you will find that you are executed at 2005, maybe 2503. I'm executed here. When the candle was here, I was executed there. So it seems like Okta at that time had the price there. It's all about how they get liquidity and how they provide that liquidity to you. So again, you might not be filled the way I am filled, right? If you have taken this, but if you are not already in, chances are, if you put your stop loss is gonna be a bit far. So yeah, I'm like 20% to profits now. This is just for demonstration and illustration, right? So yeah, we have a used British pound, gold buy, and British pound. British pound is too much in my head. I think I wanna get a slice of this. Especially the euro dollar. If you also look at the how far this 20 EMA is at, it's telling you that there is no strength going to the downside. And again, when you look at the dollar is still weak. Since non-target also took that buy, I hope you have your stop loss intake and your take profit, but just ensure that you risk the money that you can afford to risk, right? One thing I've noticed as well when I do live trading at our trading floor, you would find people ask me, Mr. President, we are buying, right? It's gonna go up, right? I don't know if it's gonna go up. I'm using probability. I don't know. It might go up, it might go down, but chances for it to go up are high. You know, trading is like you are like a weather person, right? You would hear people say, they said it was gonna rain today. It didn't rain. They lied. No, they didn't lie. It's called forecast. It's not like they are saying, it's forecast. They are forecasting. So even with us, we are forecasting. We don't know. We really don't know. I don't know if it's gonna go up. I really don't know. I'm just observing. Lindy was saying, what is that? Is it dollar? He's saying dollar everywhere. I think it's too soon. It's too soon, Lindy. We need to wait. All right, we are like 30% to TP. However, there's still a long road to go. For those that just joined us, we have executed our buy. I was executed at 2,499. Yeah, and I'm like 30% to take profit. However, it's too soon to tell. This thing can still reverse and stop me out. But if it decides to stop me out, one thing it needs to know is that I'm ready for it to stop me out. If it decides to take my to TTP, I'm also ready for that. British pound and dollar, like I said, these things are tempting me so much, and I'm just trying to see where is the best price I can enter this thing. Where we are now, I kind of like, this rejection candle, and I always talk about rejection candle. You see this indecision here. It was nice maybe for a nice buy. All right, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take another buy on euro dollar, but I'm gonna wait for discount. Right, my camera just cut off there, but I think we're back online. So I want to see if maybe we can get a nice discount there and I can buy this. This will be my A grade. What is the reason for A grade? I've already exposed some money on gold. And I went A grade, so it means I went a bit heavy on gold. Lindo is asking, Mr. Are we having another tomorrow? Another what? Let us know, Lindo. Another what? There's a lot we do here, unfortunately, or let me rather say fortunately. Our community is busy. If you are looking for the busiest community in the industry, join the Choppers group. We are busy. So another what? Another live stream or another session in the morning or a webinar in the evening or a class in the evening or coaching series in the evening or during the day. Another what? So yeah, let's see how this gold is going to turn out. For now, we are still good. But being good at the moment doesn't guarantee a win. I really want this euro dollar. I just looking at it. I just want it. But I want to buy the discount ticket for a B grade. US dollar still remaining as the weakest for the day. As you can see, against all majors, it's weak. And Chinese yuan and Japanese, they are strong for the day. AUD also a bit strong, but it's just that it's failing to be strong against Japanese. So I would say Japanese is the strongest. Japanese is the strongest. And as you know, we don't have any news today, so we have no traffic to worry about. Tomorrow we are having CPI month to month on Canadian dollar. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, we want to get a buy on euro dollar, and also on gold we have a buy there. If you just joined us, we only have one trade running on gold. We bought gold at 2,499, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also like, Choppers, can we like this stream? Let's like. The class captain of today, Vosimosi, congratulations, you are today's class rep. Right, our gold is still in profits, but still fooling around. I know one person that has confirmed, she's not only confirmed that she took gold as well. Remember guys, I'm not licensed to give financial advice, so Don't say I told you to buy gold. I am buying gold. If you decide to buy it like me, that's what you are deciding to do. And like I said, I know how I calculate my money. So I can afford to lose this. I can assure you that I can afford. If this thing stops me out, I can afford. Easily so. And remember, in trading, there's no it will go up or it will go down. The minute you are appointed as God, then that's when we will believe you when you say it will go up or it will go down. But as for now, no. It will never go up or it will never go down. It's just possibility, probability. We don't know. Simpure saying choppers are very busy, Mr. President. Yeah, we are busy, guys. We are one of the most busiest communities in South Africa. We are busy. We don't just say things and and just keep quiet the whole week. You don't hear anything from us. We're busy. We are busy. And yeah, if we can get things in the right space, I believe that we're gonna stream morning and evening. I mean morning and afternoon. That's what we wanna do. That's what we plan to do. Stream morning and stream in the afternoon. So yeah, Lindy, if you're asking maybe if we are having another stream tomorrow. So streams are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The stream that will take place tomorrow are only for the funded. It will be on Zoom. So tomorrow we have a live streaming on Zoom for only funded group. And then Thursday again we have funded. We have another stream on Zoom, but the public streaming for YouTube is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yes, tomorrow we will still stream, but we are streaming on Zoom. It will be a private one for those that have made a deposit with Opta. Right, still eyeing that euro dollar. I'm still hopeful with this euro dollar. I don't want to lie. Remember, like I said, sometimes you trade with experience. Sometimes you just trade with experience. I can assure you that there was money piling up here, especially on a 4-hour. That means on 1 hour, this was the third touch. Look, it came from $1.10, went back to $1.10, broke that $1.10. Then this tells you a story. There's something happening there. But I think a lot of people had their stops around this area here. So that's what I want to take advantage of, this thing to the upside. But I want to see discount. Where is the nearest discount for me to buy this thing? Right, our gold, we are still in profits. However, small profits. Small profits. NASDAQ. Whoa, I think there's something interesting here. Please allow me to have a clean chart. So currently trading above our point of control. This might be a good buy for gold, for NASDAQ. Right, I'll want to see what happens. If it will close like this, maybe I might consider taking a position. Okay. Yeah, the dollar is the weakest. The dollar is the weakest. So when you say Europe and Americas, you're just looking at currencies from Europe and America, right? But if you say overview, it gives you um, an overall structure of percentage in terms of majors. These are majors, right? Um, we also missed AUD USD. Let me see. I will time to time check my gold. You know, when you have invested your money somewhere, you always have to check if your investment is good or you need to. Remember, if 2 hours will pass me, if I'm on this trade, I'm gonna close it. This thing should take off. And by the look of things, the way it's not taking off, it's telling you a story. There might be something wrong with this. AUD USD. Let me see. Yeah, so we wanted to get the reload here. Yeah, we wanted to get a reload here to the upside. So yeah, we're still bullish on it. But I kind of like what I see on NASDAQ. I don't want to lie. For the fact that we are above our point of control and we are retesting this area. Just want to see this rejection candlestick. Which candle close time frame do you consider? So it will depend. If my setup is materializing on 5 minutes, I want the candle close on 5 minutes. If my point of focus is on 15 minutes, if I don't get that rejection candlestick close, I can consider looking at a lower time frame. I always scale down on lower time frames for that rejection candlestick. So say I see a setup on 1 hour, right? This is 1 hour. And I don't get that rejection candlestick, I will go to 15 minutes. If I see it on 15 minutes, because if I put my key level here on 50 minutes, it's also there on 5 minutes. So yeah. I don't wanna lie. I like this NASDAQ and I think I might take it on around 5:15. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. There's no way I see some of you thinking maybe there's a chance for you to learn this strategy via live stream. There's no way. There's a lot. Ask people that are on the Choppers Funded or that have done one-on-one with me. There's a lot we do. There is still you still have to consider again the RSI for 786. It's still quite a lot. What is the actual name of that volume profile we are using? It's called fixed range volume. And it's not an indicator, it's a tool. Let's see, that euro dollar is dropping. Okay, now I like what I see on the British pound. I want it to come here and be as if it's going up. We'll see what's going to happen there. But if that's the case, if this thing is dropping, chances are even our gold will drop down. And gold doesn't want to take off. Like I said, with experience, whenever you take a trade from a place of key significant area, if it doesn't take off, chances are it's going to fail. And I don't like what I see. This thing was supposed to take off. It's not taking off. Something is not right here. Something is not right. This thing should take off. Because all this that you see here, on 1 minute, let me show you something. This that you see here, on 1 minute, this is consolidation. Check this out. You see what I mean? This is consolidation. And choppers that have been trading with me for a while, they know how I feel about consolidation. We've broken above it on 1 minute. Then I think we're good to go. 40% to take profit. Then we can leave it as it is. All right, I need to get one more bottle of water. Be right back. Remember, we are trading gold live now. We have entered gold at 2,499. We want to enter British pound or euro dollar and NASDAQ as well. Where's NASDAQ? Yeah, also want to enter NASDAQ. But we want to see how this NASDAQ will close. I don't like the fact that we have this on NASDAQ, so it's quite risky to enter it now. We want it to break retest. Linda is asking, how do you join the choppers? So there are two choppers groups. There's a public free group and there is a funded group. For you to join the free group, the link is just on the description there. If you scroll down, you will see the link there on the description. But if you want to join the funded, use my link. There it is down there. Use my link and sign up, make a deposit. Then I'm going to give you the link to join the funded group. So there's no payment for that. There's no payment for that. To join the funded group, there's no payment. Remember, guys, you only deposit. And if you are not happy with Octa or what we do, it's your money, you can withdraw. But I doubt if you will withdraw, given the amount of work we put to make this thing possible. Yeah, that's about it, choppers. So yeah, Linda, if you want to join, get the link. Get the link. The link is down there. Register. For those of you that haven't made a deposit, look, it's never too late just to sign up. Even if you don't make a deposit, click on that link there. Click on the link. Just sign up your name. Just sign up. Put your name there. Verify your account. At least you are having one step closer, you know. It's never too late. Just do that. Do yourself that favor. What if the team, if I speak to the team tomorrow and they say, let's extend it, but to only people that have signed up. So even if they haven't deposited, we still give them until month end, but they need to sign up. So sign up as soon as possible. Maybe you might find favor. Live Alive is saying, Ish, your stop loss. What's wrong with the stop loss? So I don't know where you guys get this sniper entry thing. I really don't know who taught you guys sniper entry. I don't know where people get the sniper entry. What is a sniper entry? What does the market have to do with gunshots and guns? It's terminologies. I don't know where you guys get it from. So Live Alive, I think, is concerned with the stop loss. If it's calculated, then there's nothing to worry about. You know, if you go and check the Forex dictionary and look at what is a sniper entry, you will never find it. Right, British pound, USD. Still waiting for it. Euro dollar, still waiting for it. So Rorisang seems like he's holding US 30. Unemployment claims from Thursday, US 30. We don't have it on our watch list. We don't have it on our watch list, but it seems like it's also bullish. By Classical is asking, is the right time to enter a buy on gold? So it will depend on where you are buying. I got filled at 2,499. So if you buy now, chances are your stop loss will be below even mine. And as you see, someone here is talking about sniper entry. So I don't know if yours is going to be a pump gun entry or a 9mm entry. So yeah, I got filled at 2,499. That's why I got filled. Let me get my USD on my watch list. What are you doing on, let me see what Rorusang is saying with regards to that's nice. So Rorusang is trailing his stop on US30. That's nice, man. We actually anticipated a rebound around this area here last week. So as you see, we didn't have that opportunity to do so. So yeah, I think you're still good for your buy orders. I like it for the palm gun entry. Yeah, man, look, I'm not trying to be sarcastic because look, I've traded with many people all over the world. I've traded with Wall Street guys that have come to the country and they've traded, with us when we're trading some funds that were allocated to us. I've traded with Russians, I've traded with bankers, I've traded with investment bankers. I've never heard of sniper entry ever since hanging around. Remember, I was working for a bank and I somehow was having access to speak to these traders. I've never had sniper entry. So I'm just assuming if there is a sniper entry, then we're going to go to as far as having even knife entry. Because I don't know. No one can explain what is a sniper entry. I really don't know. What does gun have to do with price? This is finance. When have we become violent now? Who are we shooting? Right, we're still running our gold, still on 35 or 25, 30% profits. This gold is not taking off and I'm quite concerned. Look at 1 minute. Still in a box. I'm quite concerned. I don't think this thing wants to do as we are anticipating. There's also something that I see here on... Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to have my buy on euro dollar. But before I do so, please allow me to get some water. Please don't go anywhere if you still want to enter with me. I'll be right back. viewers, I'm back and I'm just looking at our gold. Think I'm going to close my gold on break even. I'm going to close my gold on break even. It's not taking off. As you see that on 1 minute, I did mention that we are consolidating, but this thing is not taking off. So for me to mitigate risk on the right side, I think I'm going to close it. It's not taking off. Like I said, something ain't right. This thing, the same speed you see this candle go down with. Yeah. So I'll take the little profits. There is 10% of this profits. It might not be bad for someone, but for me, I don't consider it as money. So I'm closing my gold on this price, 2,501. I'm closing my gold. Right, I've just closed my gold. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see. Since non-Talta also closed her gold, yeah, it's not taking off, so I'm just gonna take this small profit. But bear with me, I'm not taking these profits and naming or putting them on my journal as a win. Yeah, so I'm not. It's not a win for me. It's a break even. It's a break even. I'm gonna consider it as a break even. So I closed it at this price. And also one thing that you guys need to also be careful of, that's why I say get the right price. Remember the stream, as much as it's live, it's delayed by 20 seconds. So I'm 20 seconds ahead. So this is why I closed mine, 2,501 on break even. So yeah, broke even on gold, taking those small 10% profits. This is where I closed it, 2,501. Something is not right. Gold is not taking off. So I'm going to leave it as it is. But if we do have that impulsive movement to the downside, you know, A, B, C pattern, A, B, then this will be C. If we break to the downside, I go back to my fixed point of control, then I might be looking for selling opportunities. It will just depend on what I will see there. So yeah, gold closed it on break even. If you are still holding it on a buy, yeah, I just wanted to let you know I closed mine. I closed mine because it must take off. Hence I was telling you about this on 1 minute that it must take off. So as you see, for those that are trading 1 minute, breakout traders are obviously trapped when they saw this, then they come back with it. So yeah, I closed my gold. So if you are still holding your gold, I don't want to say I want to advise you. I don't want to advise you on anything. I don't have a license to do so as yet. You know, when I left the banking industry, I never wanted to do with anything. So I don't even know what happened to my... I was giving financial advice before I was licensed, but when I went and became a retail trader. Comfort says also closed his gold. So I hope you guys took a small profit on it. You broke even. I took like 10% profits, which is not much. But remember again, right? You don't count this as a win. Don't count. It's not a win. 10% win is not a win. 50% win is not a win. For me, if I say a win, it must be 100%, 1:2. Yeah, right. So this I'll take it as break even. So if it's break even, I took like 10%, right? Of those profits, I just put them aside. If I take another trade, maybe on a B grade setup, I say plus the 10. Maybe there I took like 70%, right? then 70 plus 10, then that's 80%. I get another 10 somewhere, it makes up what? 1. Then I can say here it's a trade as a win, right? To be honest with you, I like what I see on the British pound. Let me show you something. Let me try to have a clean chart. I know something will happen here. I know many will want to buy to the upside, and man, I can't wait for it to come there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, even if you don't have the money to fund, take that link there. Press on that link, register your name. Take the first action of the first step in your actioning. All right, for those that have just joined us, we only had one trade today. Close break even on gold. Some maybe they closed it at 20%, some maybe at 10, some at 5, some at 0. I closed mine on 10% profits, but I still consider it as break even. That's not money. Still wanting to see what will happen to this NASDAQ, right? I wanted to break above retest 19,500, then I'm all in for a buy. Now what I'm basically waiting for here on British pound, I want this thing to go up, then I'm gonna sell it to the downside. So chances are, look at this, chances are when the market is accelerating ABC pattern, people are seeing this movement here. They're like, how many points are this, right? People are looking at all these points and they're like, whoa, we have 47, 46 points or so. So this thing is aggressive. Let's try to buy, right? But you must look at how it buys. How it goes down. So how I like doing it is like this. If I have my low here and I have my high here, and we are looking at 40 points, right? These are pips, right? PIP. A 50-point move from here to here, from 1.29 to 1.2904 to 1.2949, right? So I want to see if it does come down, does it come in a form of a trend? If it comes down in a form of a trend, then I need to be careful. I just need to be careful. If it comes down in a form of a trend, just be careful of this. So I'm looking at it on 5 minutes, the way it's coming down. Can you see it's coming down in a form of a trend? So it might want to trap both ways. Euro dollar still maintaining strength. Our gold still playing at the area of entry, still fooling around. So I'm telling you, there's something that is not right with this gold. You remember last week Friday? Is it last week Friday or Thursday? We took a buy on what is this? We took a buy on, I think it was GU, right? So we took a buy on GU, and GU was just fooling around, but gold took off in 3 minutes. Gold took off, right? So you know gold moves, and when you are looking at it now, it's not moving. Then something is not right. Something ain't right. Choppers, also do yourself a favor. Like I said, you can check out our new episode that dropped the last night about psychology. Please check it out. You're gonna learn one or two things there. Right, choppers. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. We have come to the end of our broadcast. Let's close our books on break even for the day. Rorisa seems like he's still holding his USD. All the best with that. And yeah, I'll let you know if I'm gonna enter this buy on euro dollar. I will let you know. But as things look, there's nothing for me at the moment. And remember that NASDAQ buy that I wanna get after we break and retest 19,500. That's another buy I'm looking into. So yeah, let's meet in the morning, 7 a.m. Don't forget 7 a.m. If you're not on our Telegram group, check out the link there for you to join the Telegram group. Also, don't forget to fund with Okta. Okta is our official sponsor for Market Madness Season 2. So if you need to trade live with us, just get yourself an account. So tomorrow we are not going to be streaming on YouTube. We're going to have a private stream on Zoom. So if you want to be part and parcel of that, just make sure that you fund and then let's do it. Choppers, thank you so much for your time and God bless you all. Cheers, bye.